Title: The Crimson Path. Part 1, Introduction, The Man from the Sea. In the year 1502, just after Pedro Álvares Cabral's famed landing in Brazil, a new Portuguese expedition set sail to explore and claim more land for the crown. Among the crew was Dom Estevão de Alencar, a proud nobleman with a sharp tongue, a thirst for gold, and an unshakable belief in the righteousness of the Portuguese mission. Estevão had grown up in Lisbon among opulence and books, trained as both a soldier and a man of faith. He considered it his divine duty to civilize the lands across the ocean and spread the word of Christ. Arrogant yet intelligent, he viewed the native people not as equals, but as children to be taught or broken. He volunteered to lead a small group inland, eager to leave behind the crowded coastal settlements and claim his legacy deeper in the Brazilian jungle. Part 2, The Arrival, into the Green Heart. Estevão and 10 armed men cut through the dense Atlantic forest, following a narrow river that locals called Parana. They encountered wild parrots, howler monkeys, and unfamiliar trees that whispered in the wind. After several days, they came upon a village nestled between the trees, homes built from palm and clay, smoke rising gently from cook fires. The people were of the Tupi nation, painted in red and black, adorned in feathers, silent yet watching. Estevão raised a white cloth and stepped forward with an iron cross in one hand and a musket slung over his shoulder. The Tupi chief, Arawana, emerged, tall and serene, his eyes sharp with curiosity. No weapons were drawn. Not yet. Estevão smiled. I come with peace and salvation, he said in broken Tupi, learned through interpreters. They let him stay. Part 3, The Preaching, Fire Beneath Calm Waters. For days, Estevão spoke to them of his God, his king, and the might of Portugal. He held up his crucifix and denounced their spirits as devils. He called their rituals witchcraft, their ways savage, their nudity shameful. He gathered children and tried to teach them to kneel and cross themselves. He shouted at elders for their idolatry. He threatened hell and spoke of a paradise that could only be reached through his gospel. At night, the villagers gathered and murmured in low voices. They had endured many invaders, but this one was different. He was no simple raider, he was a preacher of erasure. Arawana listened to Estevão's words and saw the sickness behind the golden armor. He watched as Estevão chopped down a sacred tree to make a clearing for a chapel. That was the final insult.